Okay, everybody, this is 3.2 extra practice. I'm going to show you several examples throughout this worksheet, and I'm going to leave the rest to you. If you have any questions, feel free to email me, call the Google Voice number with any questions you may have. Okay, for number 1 and number 2, they give us the inequalities, but we need to solve them before we can graph them on the number line. So I'm going to rewrite them in the space below. X plus 8 is greater than or equal to 18. In order to isolate the x value, which is what we want to do, get x alone. Right now it's being added by 8, so we need to subtract 8 on both sides. My positive 8 and negative 8 cancel, and we get x is greater than or equal to 10. So I'm going to put a closed dot on 10, and all my values greater than 10 are to the right. Okay. We're going to do a similar process for number 2. We have x minus 1 is greater than 6. To isolate x, it's being subtracted by 1 right now, so we need to add 1 to both sides. We get x is greater than 6 plus 1 is 7. So an open circle on 7, and values greater than 7 are to the right. I want you to skip ahead, take a look at 3 and 4, and then we're going to take a look at 21 and 22. Number 3 has negative 7 plus x is greater than or equal to negative 8. Now, although we want to get x alone, and although we see a plus sign here, the value of our 7 is negative. So to get rid of it, we need to add 7 to both sides. Negative 7, positive 7 cancel, and x is greater than or equal to negative 8 plus 7 is negative 1. So we put a closed dot on negative 1, and our arrow goes to the right. All values greater than negative 1. For number 4, we have x minus 1 is less than or equal to 3. To isolate x, we have to undo that minus 1 or move it to the other side by adding it. Negative 1 and positive 1 cancel. X is less than or equal to 3 plus 1 is 4. Closed dot on 4. All values less than 4 are to the left. Okay, some special cases are 21 and 22, which is why we're going to move forward to those. I'm going to write those inequalities. 20 is greater than or equal to p plus 16. Now, the variable, if you notice, is on the right side of the inequality this time. The process is the same, except for one more step at the end. We have a plus 16. I'm going to subtract it on both sides. 16's cancel. 20 minus 16 makes 4. Is greater than or equal to p. Now, the variable, again, is on the right-hand side. We want it to be on the left-hand side in order to graph it on our number line. So we're going to flip the entire inequality over. P is less than or equal to 4. So I'm going to put a closed dot on 4, and all values less than 4 are to the left. We're going to follow that process for number 22. 11 is greater than or equal to 8 plus n. Now, this 8 is positive, so we're going to subtract it from both sides to isolate n. 11 minus 8 is 3, which is greater than or equal to n. Again, that value is on the right-hand side, so we're going to flip the entire inequality over. N is less than or equal to 3. Close circle on 3. The values less than 3 are to the left. Okay, give the rest of this worksheet a shot. Again, if you have any questions, concerns, please comment.